morning, guys. This video is going to be kind of quick, fast, and in a hurry. It is just a video showing you how to get some Thanksgiving or fall staples into your pantry. This is sweet potatoes. I was going to can some pumpkin, but apparently after Halloween you cannot find pumpkins. So I went ahead and did sweet potatoes. I boiled them with the skin on, whole, for 20 minutes, and then I let them set for another 10 minutes, and then I peeled them, and I diced them up into fairly large chunks, and then I went ahead and put them in my jars. The reason I cooked them fully is they hold up better if you go ahead and cook them for some reason than they would if they were in their raw state whenever you put them in the pressure canner. Don't know why, they just do. They kind of come apart and everything in your canner if you don't cook them ahead of time. What this is 10.5 cups of water and 1 1/4 cups of sugar. Then I bring it up to a boil. It's a really light syrup. And the reason I don't pack these in straight water and I pack them in a light syrup is because your sweetness, if you pack it in water, will leach out into the water, the canning water itself, and your potatoes themselves won't be as sweet. So if you put them in a little bit of sweet syrup, then they will hold that tiny bit of sweetness that you love from your sweet potatoes. And what I did here is I did 2 really large, I could only hold 1 in my hand at a time, sweet potatoes per jar. So I had 10 large sweet potatoes, done them up, diced them, and put them in jars. Jars are hot, hence the reason I'm boiling my syrup. All right, and it's to a boil, and we will go ahead and fill the jars to 1-inch headspace, debubble, and adjust our headspace. And as I'm doing this is the first video that I've been able to do since Bantober took over and my life went crazy, but I am happy to report Paragould Marching Band 2022 Show Delta took them to their 7th consecutive state marching band title. Go Rams. I'm very proud of my band babies, all 110 of them. All right, now we're going to gently debubble because you've got to remember these potatoes are cooked. So, and you can also kind of just wiggle it to make sure there's no bubbles, but just to be sure. See, there was some trapped on the bottom there. I don't know. See if you can see them right here. Go ahead and shake those out. And then we will adjust our headspace as needed. And there's a large bubble right there. And they just get trapped into the ridges of these potatoes. And just shift them around, let them move. And the pre-cooking also helps get the air that is actually in the potato out, and you will have a lot less splitting of your potatoes, so they won't be mushy in the end. Right now, readjust our headspace. Alrighty. And then we will wipe down our jars. We've already went through the warming jars stage on our canner, which is set to 90 minutes for quarts. These jars are hot. Make sure you get your rims clean. You want beautiful seals. And I'm just using a paper towel and a little bit of white vinegar just to make sure everything's clean. See, there's potato from loading them because I didn't use a funnel. But that's all right. Just make sure they're clean. Not everybody has to have everything. But everybody else has to have a successful canning thing. So, all right. Then we put our 2-part lids on. Finger tight. And then they go back into the canner. And if you can't handle the heat, just use your tongs. It's quite all right. But that's our beautiful sweet potatoes, and we will see what they look like when they come out. Make sure nobody's too close here. We will put our lid on. Make sure we are on vent. Lock it down, fill jars. Now it's heating up and it'll run through its cycle. And we will put the regulator on. We've gone through this. I've got another video stating how that's done if you want to see it. Come back soon and we will see what the potatoes look like. Okay, sweet potato update. They have been cooled for about 30 minutes now. The thing has been kicked to the side and off. We had a tiny amount of siphoning, not bad. I will get these out and show you what they look like out on the counter. Like I said, just a tiny bit of siphoning. I mean, just barely tinted the water. And there's my sweet potatoes. All bubbly and pretty. And then see my other video, the cranberry sauce. Alright guys, until next time, take care. Okay guys, so I did a little experiment that I didn't really tell y'all about until this. Most of my potatoes I peeled, cut up, and boiled, you know, because I told you, like I told you, I cooked my potatoes, okay? You see, it's cloudy, right? All right, so this jar right here, okay? The thing I did different with it, these were boiled whole with the peeling on. Then I peeled them and cut them up. That's the only difference. They all have the same light syrup. They all processed at the same time. The only difference is these I peeled, cut up, and boiled. These I boiled whole, then peeled and cut up. I like the look of this a lot better than this. I mean, they taste exactly the same as always, but the look on my shelves, I prefer that. I really do.